Hello, and in this episode, well, it's gonna be a little bit different episode from Hollow Overhaul because I've not show you in this episode game, I show you what people thinking about this mod. So let's begin with recent comment. We have the quite toxicity at the beginning, like Oceros with course, whatever you get hit, please nerf. I'm sorry, I eventually started to reply fucking toxicity because I can't stand how people throwing shit at creator just because they suck in game. It's disgrace and disappointing. Like you seen every time in this mod I kill Oceros even with live commentary. I cannot kill him for shit in original game, but I can kill him no problem here. And even if he hits you once, you can heal it. Just don't get hit by his spells and you are fine. But not, better is to bitch out like a total noob that you are. Next one, making champion good rune parable, jeez mate, do some balancing. Like really? This is what you're gonna be complaining about, bro? Because you cannot fucking cheap parry Gundyr as you used to do in original game? Please, get good. Next one. Have I don't know what to do with wedding quest. Okay, this is kinda acceptable, like the bug needs to be reported, or if you have some questions, it's okay, like you can put it here and it makes sense and I'm sure sooner or later someone will reply to someone with right mind who can help you. Been reading the comments and I agree with some, don't with others. It's very good mod. Only things I would say is I can cope with poison and toxic, just but the bloody curse is nightmare. Bloody horrible needs to be nerfed a lot, just saying. Well, I disagree. The curse has been nerfed. Uh, I told you in one of my episodes the curse status, curse build up, that the serpent and the I forgot how those ceremonial enemies in Catacomb calls. Those enemies has been nerfed. So what's the point of nerfing something what already been nerfed? Like who the fuck you think creator is? The fucking Miyazaki and From Software, which nerfing constantly one thing which doesn't need to be nerfed? Like come on, bro, get good. Uh, Next are, yeah, as I said, if you have question about this mod, it's acceptable. Then we have something like played it for 30 minutes and yeah, no thanks. Props for amazing lighting and overall atmosphere, but this is just stupid, continuous gangfest. Bitch, get the fuck out. Like, I can't. This is so hilarious. If someone had a bad day and he think like I don't know. He, for example, plays Dark Souls 3 and he's doing miserable. Like, he thinks he's just scum of the earth. He's the worst player on universe. Fucking check this. This fucking forum is filled with scrubs who do not deserve to fucking breathe the air we breathing. Get it? Because you will not tell me this mod is filled with gang. This is not Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is filled with gang. Uh, so yeah. I never complain about this when I first time play it because it's completely not true, and if this guy think it's true, he's just stupid. That's my fault, like, those guys are toxic, so I'm toxic towards them. I hope one of them will one day watch my video, and if that's the case, I want to tell you, you suck major dick. So yeah, let's go to next one. I really like the Bloodborne additions. But some bosses in map brightness changes are horrible. The flame aura and course aura are things you cannot really work around. Just make the game unfun and hard for good of being hard. The thing is, the fire, the radiant of fire, when you are in flames, has been nerfed. It no longer fucking burns your eyes. So that is once again completely not true, and this guy suck shit as well. Because if he would be smart, he would be actually checking the patch notches or challenge log or whatever it calls And if fucking acceptable brightness is still not enough for him, like this is what I said, how people complaining about this mod is too dark. Here is fucking example, like for this guy is too dark, bitch open eyes and boom, mod will become way brighter for you. That's my advice. So yeah, next up we have just regular question. And then we have, as much as I want to like this mod, I feel like it should be called weight source. Missing bonfire means you have to spend extra time running to places that would be otherwise easy accessible. You see, with this I can agree, because this is also my problem, especially with ceremonial bosses. Like you have to walk long, have to do long. Let me start this sentence again because my English is starting to crack. You have to perform long walk back to place where you are, where you were, I'm sorry. So I can agree with this guy. He's like only one who has the same fucking faults as I have. Like this is only one thing which I can complain about, but it's just matter of adjustment. If you are good, if you are on good level, it's just acceptable, okay? It's acceptable. It's annoying, but acceptable. Let's call it like that. Curse Rotten has mechanic where slash it drops those toxic, so you have to wait to attack. It was doing that. Well, not really. You can kill them very easy if your weapon has high DPS, and Coarse Rotten Greatwood is optional boss. So you can like skip him and go back to him when you have enough levels to like one-shot those creatures. So I don't see a problem here. And due to how badly done Curse and Frenzies, bro, did I really have to repeat myself what I think about this? Metal finger, giant fucking metal finger for this. This mod has a lot of potential, which is held very far back, but it's fetish for status effect and forcing a player to waste. No, waste the time. How about stop playing this game? Like seriously, as I said, first screen, mod for veteran. Like what the fuck you expect? Fucking pussy Dark Souls 3 Souls sponsored by Miyazaki and his shitty From Software? Like bro, get the fuck out, please. How can I get dragon emblems? You see, this is another question which I accept and I help with this. I help this guy because he had the solid question, which is not about complaining about mods. And yeah, you can get it from killing the enemies, but mostly bosses in dungeons. Mostly in first one, but you know. This mod is complete trash tier. Now, I'm sorry, but this is like the great finale. So let's just back to this a little later. We're just gonna finish this page and then we're gonna read this fucking masterpiece of garbage comment. Okay? Sounds good to me. Yo, any tips for forgotten stuff king? I keep being killed by attacks I cannot see. Well, I even fucking speak. I have fucking spoken with creator about this boss because I had the same problem, but not because I was killed by attack I cannot see. I just died by attacks which I cannot dodge because tracking of those attacks is fucking over 9,000. But creator said you can block those attacks, so I didn't even know you can, but shield are for scrap, so yeah, once he said you can block those attack, I am like, okay, then it's maybe acceptable. I still not gonna use shield to block it, but at least there is like alternative way how to not get hit, I guess. So yeah, if creator found solution for this, I guess it's okay. Yeah, this boss was some big glitch junks bullshit. His wind attack followed for a very long time, circling through walls. So use shield, as I said, if you're watching this video, use shield, you dumbass, please. Instead complain about boss is broken and not fun to fight. Besides, he's optional, so you don't really have to fight with him. So, That's another him. Every other overhaul mod is better. This is just artificial difficulty challenge at every turn, full of insane amount of status effect. B bullshit and bosses being able to use both AoE and range attack while doing melee attack. Author needs to get the heads out of their asses. Now I'm sorry, that is just direct insult to guy who made great job and gave me mod which brings me which brings me fun for very long time. And this is the same guy who by the way made this comment, and to be honest, I wish you, bro, like one day, as soon as possible, ASAP, fall from stairs, break both legs, and I hope no one will attend your fucking wheelchair. Because you are one of those guys in Dark Souls 3 forum on Steam, with probably spending day complaining about others doing great job. But you have to, of course, you won't say that they doing great job, no. You're just gonna say they doing poor job just because you suck at what they doing. You suck at what they doing. You suck at games they made. You know, if that makes sense. So for example here, because you suck in this mod, you insulting creator and calling him, you know, dumbass because he made mod too hard. Even if, once again, as I said, there are easier version of this mod. So if this is too hard, go play easier version. You really think the complaining, whining and bitching is better than playing the easier version of mod, which might be more fun for you? Like, if you really have so much fun by complaining and throwing shit at the others, then I don't know. I guess you never deserve to play Dark Souls 3 at all at first place. I guess. Try to disagree with me. If you're watching this, then fuck you and try to disagree with me. Imagine thinking it's balanced to get hit by one projectile and have it bleed out nearly all 10 times with your nerfed S-tools. There is nothing original or interesting about difficulty in this mod. There is plenty of other better mods. Now I'm sorry. I wish this guy stand right in front of me so I will hit him. I will fucking punch him directly in head, so maybe his brain cell would be fucking resetting and working again. Because someone with right mind and IQ higher than 0 cannot make comment trash such as this. Many people complaining about cars, and I don't know, it's those people are stupid and also they don't know there is fucking item to heal the cars, or they purposely don't want to know it, or they purposely don't want to think about there is item to do something with that. Because I think that's the case. I mean, why else you complaining about something what is not a problem in this mod, right? You just have to complain about something. Oh, and this is about me, so yeah. Before I am idiot or others simply talk shit, I finished the whole game DLC and optional included. Did one of new dungeon, the one with serpent in the retreat, so extra. Oh, so as you can see, not only you throwing shit at fucking creator of this mod, but you also throwing shit at people who defended this mod and not seeing problems in things where there is no problem. Where there is no problem. So you see, community fucking Dark Souls 3 at its finest. Not only on Steam, but also here. Like, I throw in shit because people throw in shit at that creator, and that is rude. But once someone see creator had someone who's giving him support, no. You need to fucking throw shit at this support as well. Which in this case is me. But this is honestly first hate mail, which not really is personal hate mail, I ever read on Nexus. So I guess that's quite of achievement. Can you tell? That's quite of achievement. I got question about easy difficulty options, why I know this version does not have them, But do they see difficulty option make easier enemies to do? Well, yes, in description is enemies doing less damage and they having less health. So I think it's obvious and there is no reason to ask about it. But you see, this guy actually did the right thing. Like he cannot play the current version, the version which is like, you know, acceptable for me, but not acceptable for 80% of pleb here. So he pick up the easier version. Instead, the fucking whining and bitching as many things doing here are one hitting status effects on purpose. I mean, if I get hit from one worm hound, I get bleeded to death and can't even heal against it. Bitch, so you buy torch. Like, do you never play Dark Souls 3? Like, seriously. The fucking torch can completely get rid of leeches on your body. And you don't need to be like fucking mathematic genius to know that. It's enough to fucking play Dark Souls 3 once. Or just read wiki about Dark Souls 3. Or just watch gameplay someone who knows how to play Dark Souls 3. It's just so stupid and dumb and numb to complain about some of those things. And most of complaints going about the same thing, and I'm surprised no one actually complain about mods is too dark anymore. Most of people just complain about cores, but now let's finish with this. Although I think the fucking this little comment about me talking shit was the best to finish episode. But let's check this one instead. This mod is completely trash tier. It simply put Gangfest, which is once again completely not true, but I'm not gonna be repeating myself. Just you know the deal. Fuck off and play the Fortnite noob. You constantly be surrounded by crowds of enemies while in Poison Swamp and being shot at with toxic projectile that building up instantly. Well, not instantly at all. It takes two, and sometimes it takes three. And now, after patches, creator made enemies so they drop in cure for that. So as I said in one of my video, the thing like this is no longer a problem. But those people which are delay in fucking human evolution, for them it is still a problem. Because of course the fucking re-downloading new version is apparently too hard for someone who fucking, you know, who suck shit at games. So yeah, that's the only like fucking explanation I can find. Because people who complain about curse and the fucking toxic swamp are probably the people who are too stupid to re-download the new version of mod which fixed those problems. Well, I'm not too stupid for that, so I don't see problem with that. And if they are idiot enough to complain about this, well, it must hurt really. It must hurt to be that stupid. That's all what I wanna say. Do you wanna be nerfed as F2 while all enemies got buffed to F? Say no more. Hollow Overhaul is for you. Well, yes, it's for me. I recorded so many videos and in most of those I had fun. I had fun, so it definitely is for me. But you see, this guy actually said it is not for him, it is for other people. The same I used to say about Sekiro when I first time play it, like, maybe it is not game for me, it's just for other people. And yeah, rest is the fucking whining and bitching about other thing. But seriously, you can see the first thing says for veteran. And if you check the file in Archivas, you can see there are like different version of this mod. And if you scroll down, you have the lower difficulty for version 1.9 and version 2. So yeah, it's not like excuse. You cannot make excuses such as, oh, this mod is too hard, or you don't even need to even scroll down, like you have directly on top here, the easier difficulty. If you just click it, you see clearly. I'm sorry, something is in my throat. But you can see like 25% minus HP and minus 20 on NG plus. So not only it fucking apply regular NG, but also NG plus. So yeah, creator also thought you're gonna be having fun in this, and also you're gonna be playing also NG plus. So he also made NG plus easier. So you cannot say this mod is too hard if there are already version for total noobs available. Because creator predict many people gonna be complaining, so he found solution for them. But the people prefer to complain anyway, instead try those versions, and I don't completely understand why. But anyway, as last thing, if you manage to get to the end of this video, I wanna say thank you all for 1500 subscribers, and I guess see you next time. As literally last thing I'm gonna say, I prepare special for that, but I need some time, like at least 2 weeks to post it, because it's a long project and I might not have too much time because I'm having little bit busy schedule now in life. So thank you for listening this. I hope you had fun watching how miserable fucking people are playing this mod, and see you next time. Take care.